Hey, hey. Ugh, I need to get comfy. That was awkward. That was awkward. Let me invite some girlfriends. This is good shit. This is good stuff. Okay. Hello, hello. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay down below. I have like a little note that I wrote myself too. Should have brought some tape in here. I could tape it to my light. But, you know. Oh well. We're going to be getting some real talk in here, guys. Real talk with Becca. That's going to be a thing. We're going to make that a thing, okay? Real talk with Becca. Possibly Saturday afternoons, evenings, whatever. Real talk. And we're going to talk about network marketing, okay? But we're going to talk about the excuses around network marketing. So if you are not a network marketer, then no worries. You can still hang out. That's totally fine. But this video is mainly to benefit my network marketing babes out there. Thanks, Marissa. This is successful. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. So regular spiel, if you're getting on, say, hey, B down below and let me know everything's working there. And if you could do me a favor and smash that heart button, let me know my reactions are working just fine. You can hear me, see me. It's all peachy keen. Lighting's a little weird today. I do have my ring light up, but I also have my overhead light up because my head is really not liking the contrast between the super bright ass light and darkness. So we're going to keep the rest of the room lit up as well. So in network marketing and as an entrepreneur, we have to keep ourselves motivated and we have to learn how to overcome hurdles and excuses. A lot of times what we may feel is a legitimate reason not to run our business, it's an excuse. Okay. So when I say real talk, we're going to get real. Okay. We're going to get super real in this live. So if you have any girlfriends in network marketing and you think this would help them, tag them down below. I'm actually going to invite a couple other people that I think could benefit from this live. So let me do a little inviting here real quick. But don't be afraid to say hello, hop on while I'm doing this. I'm just kind of scrolling through here real quick to my boss babes out in the world. All right, we're just going to like leave it at that for now. We're going to leave it at that for now. So we have to keep ourselves motivated. It's rough, okay? That's why I constantly talk about personal development. You need it. You need it as an entrepreneur and especially in network marketing, all right? So I'm literally just going to roll through some excuses. And a big thing with me, and there's a few people that I have done this to, and it's a little bit of tough love, but if you give me an excuse and I give you a solution and you come back at me with another excuse, I'm going to end the conversation. I do that out of love because you need to learn to get over the excuses. If you are being provided with a solution that overcomes your excuse and all you're going to do is come up with another excuse, you need to do some personal development and you need to change your mindset. Okay? So let's roll through these. A big excuse that I hear a lot, not just in my team, but in other teams and in other network marketers. No one sees my posts. That one drives me crazy. No one sees my posts. I need to warm this light up. It's bugging me. Hold on. Let's warm it up a little bit. I think it was a little too white. Okay. Anyway, no one sees my posts. Are you working on your algorithm every day? Are you being social on social media? Because that's what's going to boost your algorithm. And think about your posts themselves. Are they spammy? Do they include your link? Or are they giving value? Okay, so the way to get your posts seen and your posts noticed. 1, be social on social media. Hello, that's what it's designed for, right? So you need to be reacting to other people's posts. You need to be commenting on other people's posts, not like little one-word comments. I'm talking like take some time, click on the actual post, and put a genuine comment, okay? Put a sentence in there, punctuation. Are you doing that? Are you building your algorithm? Nobody is going to see your posts if you are not commenting on and interacting with other people's posts. When you start commenting on someone else's post, you are building an individual algorithm with that person. And each time you do that, you're going to build your personal algorithm higher and higher and higher, and more people are going to see your posts. Then, don't be afraid to ask questions in your post. Do interactive posts. Create conversation. If someone comments on your post, don't just leave it there, or don't just react to it. But you also need to be commenting back. Start the conversation. Then think about your posts themselves. If you think about your post or you take a look at your post, would you be interested in that post? If you cringe at your post or at the thought of your post, if you cringe at your message, or if you don't find it interesting at all, guess what? Your audience is feeling the exact same way. Okay? You need to make your posts about sharing. Network marketing is about networking. It is about building relationships. It is not about spamming people with your link or with these stock photos from your websites. It's about sharing what you genuinely love. If your post to you sounds spammy or salesy, it is. You need to backspace it and start over. Share what you love. Don't sell and shove products down people's throats. Another thing is stop putting your link in your post, okay? There's a couple reasons for that. 1, Facebook's going to shut you down. If you put your link in your post, Facebook does not like any kind of link that is going to remove somebody from Facebook. They make money from people using their platform. And if there's a link that's going to remove somebody from that platform, Facebook's algorithm and its computers are going to say, no, we're going to make sure nobody sees this post. On top of that, that shit is just spammy, okay? If you are just throwing your link in your post, then that is spammy. That's salesy. All you care about is making this sale. Does that make sense? Hey, Joanne. What's up, gorgeous? So make your posts of value. Share something. Share tips and tricks. Share why you love a certain product. If it's a face mask, then talk about what that's done for your skin. Share a before and after photo. Share a testimony from one of your clients. You know, if it is a bag, then show off the bag, show off the size, show off what you've used it for, show off the quality, okay? Share what you love and share details about it, but don't be spammy about it. Don't say, oh, you can get this quad palette and you can get, it's customizable and it's this much money and you can get it in this kudos and all this different stuff. No, don't do that, okay? That is salesy. but share what you love about it. Share a selfie with the colors from that palette and, oh my gosh, have you seen how gorgeous this is? Or I am dying over these colors. They are so smooth and so blendable. I just love this line. You're just sharing what you love. Okay? We'll get more into like sharing and unapologetic and stuff in a bit. Next excuse. No one is interested in my product. This usually leads to blaming the company, blaming the product itself, and quitting. All right? There ain't nothing wrong with your product. If there is legitimately something wrong with your product, that's a different story. But here's the thing about this excuse. No one's interested in the product. Okay? Have you messaged anybody about it? Probably not. Have you been posting about it consistently? Probably not. And are you just assuming that people don't like it because you're not talking to them about it, or what? And are you expanding your market? It's network marketing for a reason. Okay? Network marketing means you need to network. You need to build your network. And you don't just stick with your warm market that you started with, because that warm market's going to dry up. It's not going to be warm anymore, okay? People only spend so much. Even if it's a consumable product like vitamins or makeup or skincare, or hair care or anything like that, people aren't going to be spending hundreds of dollars every single month. All right? You need to be talking to new people constantly. And I don't mean spamming them. I mean building genuine relationships. You need to be messaging people and sharing your product. Invite them into your VIP group or whatever kind of group you have. And just, if they have an issue, provide a solution, provide value for that person, for that friend that you made. That's not being salesy. That's not being spammy. That's providing value and helping someone. But you need to be getting in Messenger and doing the work. You can't just post and pray. Posting needs to be consistent. You need to be talking about your product and planting that seed, but you can't just post and hope that 10 people are going to come message you and want to buy your product. It doesn't work that way. You need to get into Messenger and actually be messaging people, talking to people, building relationships, sharing value, providing solutions. Okay? People aren't answering my messages. That's the one that comes after this one every single freaking time. Oh my God. So, people aren't answering my messages. Okay. Is your message spammy? If it is, it ain't going to get an answer. Are you being genuine? And are you just being a good person? Okay? Also, are you following up? Because, Misha, enough, bub. She does not like that the bedroom door is closed. So, hey, Cassara. So people aren't answering my messages. All right. You know what I do? Like a lot? I read a message and then something distracts me. I set my phone down and I completely forget to answer the message. That happens a lot to people, okay? Are you following up with the people that you messaged? What if that's what happened? They just got busy and they forgot to respond. That notification isn't going to stay up for them to remind them to message you back. So are you following up with them? Probably not. Did you build a relationship with them or did you cold message them? Cold messaging shouldn't be a thing ever. That's how I feel. Some people make it work, but you should be building a relationship. If you just cold message somebody, I wouldn't answer you either. I'm just saying. And by cold messaging, I mean you have never messaged this person before. You've not been interacting with them on Facebook. They basically have no freaking idea who you are. And you just message them and there's just like this spiel about your product or about your opportunity or something like that. And there's usually a link involved. That's cold messaging. Cold messaging is icky. It's gross. Don't do it. Next excuse. I don't have the time to work my business. It takes too much time. Nowadays, network marketing can be done from your phone. It's done through social media. The old version of network marketing, when Eric Worre was building his business over and over and over, he had to do it face to face. He had to spend a ton of travel time and money and personal time to build his business. I'm talking 80s and 90s, okay? It's freaking 2019. We build our businesses on our phone. You do not need to spend a ridiculous amount of time working your business. If you are spending 10 hours a day consistently working your business, or you think you're consistently working your business and you are not making any money, you are not impacting lives, you are not growing your team, you're not doing the things. Whatever the things are, and you know what I'm talking about for your business, you're not doing them if you are spending that much consistent time working your business. You are not focusing, you are not intentional with your time, and you are not doing income producing activities. Straight up. I told you we're going to keep it real today, okay? You're just not doing it if it's taking you that much time. And if you don't have a half hour or an hour or 2 hours to devote to your business, in intentional time to devote to your business, you are not making it a priority. It is not important enough to you, and you do not have a goal big enough that gets your ass out of bed in the morning. You're also not making sacrifices. If you legitimately want to build a business, you need to make sacrifices. You need to make the time, make the priority. That means instead of binge watching, I don't even have TV, so I'm not sure what shows. Instead of binge watching like Grey's Anatomy, I see that one a lot, or going and watching Bird Box because everybody and their mother has been talking about it. Instead of doing that, sit your butt down for 1 hour and be intentional and do income producing activities for your business. Your business will grow if you do that every day. Even if you only have a half hour to devote to your business, like 100% you have 1/2 hour to intentionally devote to your business, you need to do it every day. Every day. Get it done. Okay? Don't let things get in your way. Usually the next excuse is like, but my kids were crazy today, or I just had a super, super busy day. Listen, take a freaking picture and post a picture of your children if they've been like little devils all day, all right? Take a picture of your children when they're sitting down and they're coloring or they're doing their thing, and post how grateful you are and how grateful you are to sit there and be able to watch your children instead of having somebody else watch them for you. Take a picture. That's attraction marketing. That is attraction marketing. If they're being totally crazy and you maybe have 2 minutes to yourself, okay, and this is specifically like an example for a unique girl. You have 2 minutes to yourself. Hit that live button and show off, girl, look at this mascara. Listen, I'm in like my hidey hole. I got my little ones here and like they will not leave me alone today, but I gotta show you this mascara. Boom, you're putting it on. That's your mascara video for the day. And you are also showing that you can run a business as a busy mother. All right? If you say you don't have the time, it is not a priority. Flat out, it's not a priority. If you want to go work out, but you didn't have the time to go to the gym today, it's not a priority. You can be waking up a half hour earlier, going to bed a half hour later. You can avoid, to stop watching TV so much, okay? No. Next one. I don't have a good sponsor. Girlfriend, you do not need a sponsor to build your business. You don't. Okay? Your sponsor has nothing to do with building your business. Real talk. She has nothing to do with building your business. Your business is about you, your intentional time, and your downline. Okay? You do not need a sponsor to build your business. My sponsor is a beautiful person. She is very sweet. She works insanely hard. She's an ER nurse and she puts in countless hours saving people's lives. She's a great person. I never hear from her. Throughout my 3 years in this business, I can probably count on both hands the number of times my sponsor has reached out to me. And I'm okay with that, all right? Nothing bad about her, okay? But what I'm saying is I built my business without my sponsor. You're an adult. I don't know about anybody else, but to be in my business, you got to be 18 years old. That means you're an adult, all right? If you are an adult, then you walk your little adult butt over to YouTube and you search training videos for your company. Type in whatever company you work for, whatever company you rep for, and whatever you want to look at. If it's parties, look at parties. If it's sponsoring, look at sponsoring. If it's just how to get sales, look at that, okay? There are trainings available to you. I can guarantee you every single company has trainings on their website, has training groups available. You go and find that training on whatever topic you need help on. You get your personal development on, and then you put it into action. That's how it gets done, not your sponsor. All right? Now, my girls, I try and help them as much as I possibly can. But guess what? It's still on them. It is still on them to build their business. I don't build their business. I build my business. Okay, part of my business is helping them, but it's up to them to put everything into action and to actually have a goal to hit. Hope that makes sense. All right, next excuse. Oh, that's the last one I wrote down. Messaging is spammy. Only if you're doing it wrong. Only if you're doing it wrong. If you are cold messaging, you're doing it wrong. I'm just flat out. I know there are top leaders that can cold message and they rock at it. They also have a ridiculous amount of influence and have spent years building that. So it's a little bit different, but cold messaging is not the way to go. Not in the day and age we live in. It used to work. It really did. From the success I have seen, it used to work. Nowadays, network marketing has evolved. Everything changes. Everything. You need to evolve with it. That means cold messaging is dead. Stop doing it. Build relationships. If the message you are sending sounds spammy or salesy, you delete the shit out of that message and you start over. Okay, you should be sharing your product, not selling your product. You should be sharing what you love about it, not spamming somebody with a link to buy. You should never, pro tip, You don't ever share your link with somebody or send it to them until they are ready for it, until they ask for it and you have built that relationship and you've had that discussion and they've gotten to the point where, yeah, I want to check out this product. Okay, great. Do you need the link to my website? Yes. Perfect. Here you go. Let me know if you need help through the site. You should never, ever share your link until that person is ready to receive that link. I guarantee you, you will get much better success that way. Build the relationship. Then talk about the solutions you have to their problems. What else? Everybody who's watching, if you are in network marketing, drop me an excuse because we're going to blow it apart. Okay. We're going to blow it apart. I hear so many of these. There have been so many in groups that I've seen lately and things that I've seen on people's walls. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Another thing I want to talk about is the stigma around network marketing and how you need to be unapologetic about what you're sharing. So here's the thing. I've heard this from multiple people through trainings that I've done that I need to grow my confidence in talking to people about our opportunity or about our product. Here are my questions. Here are my immediate questions to that. 1, do you believe in the product? Do you love the product? 2, do you believe in the company, in its mission, in where it's going? Do you believe in that? 3, do you believe that your product is going to help that person? Or 4, do you believe that that opportunity is going to help change that person's life? If you're answering yes to those questions, that's your confidence. That is where you pull your confidence from. And if you're answering no to those questions, you better find a new company or find something else, okay? You need to be unapologetic about sharing what you love. You guys see me on my page every single day. Every day. I'm on a live constantly. I'm posting about my products, how much I love them. I'm doing interactive posts with them. And I am genuinely sharing what I love. Like my pressed shadows. I'm obsessed with them. The colors are beautiful. They're so velvety smooth. They're amazing. I love them. So I share them a lot. I talk about my lipsticks all the time. I'm obsessed with them. So I share them a lot. I'm unapologetic about it because I love that product and I know that the people I'm sharing it with are going to love it too. You need to stand behind what you're doing. You're a business owner. It may not be a brick and mortar business, but you are a business owner. You need to start treating it like a business. Your Facebook page, if you are running your network marketing business on social media, that social media page is your storefront. Gave you some this morning. I think you already hit on those. Not really specifically in this live, but yeah, this morning. Absolutely. If you don't love it, it's so hard to get the sales. Right. If you don't love it, don't talk about it. So like an example, Younique's 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I do not love it. I never did. Before we had Epic, I used the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I told people that that's what I used. I'm not going to lie. Okay. But I never, ever talk about 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I have 2 customers that are obsessed with it because they tried it before I joined, loved it, and then they have consistently bought it from me. I don't talk about it though, because I don't like that product. It's just not for me. I don't like the fibers. I don't know if it's I'm putting it on wrong, whatever. I just don't like the product. So you don't hear me talking about it. I talk about Epic constantly. I talk about pressed shadows and I talk about lipstick constantly. Kind of why I died over this month's kudos, honestly. But talk about what you love and talk about why you love it. Like, look at how many people were posting about that damn movie Bird Box. I don't have TV, so I didn't watch it. I watched like this review about it just so I could see what the heck everybody was talking about. But guess what? I wouldn't have known about it if people weren't talking about it. I watched the review and it really doesn't look that interesting, by the way. But how many people were talking about that? Guess what? They were just network marketing. They were just networking. They just got done being a representative for the company that made that movie. You see what happened there? They loved that movie. They thought it was awesome. So guess what? I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell all my friends, hey, you need to go watch this movie. Well, guess what? I love my mascara. I think it's amazing. So I'm going to share it with my friends and say, hey, you need to try this mascara. Look at what it can do to your lashes. That's all it is. That's all it is. So the girls that I see commenting now, we've got Unique, we've got 31. Autumn, I think you still do like nails, right? Listen, if there's a bag you love, and 31's got some totally awesome products, let me say, I have a ton from Gifts and I love them. Talk about why you love it. Take pictures of the products that you have and talk about why you love that product. If it's a lunch bag and it's a like awesome size or whatever, I don't even know what all they have, but take pictures of it and share that all the time. Okay. If it's makeup or skincare, say skincare, for example. Okay. Skincare is a tough one sometimes. People want samples. People want to really see that it worked. Get out there. Get into Unique groups, or even if you're with a different company, Acti Labs, I don't even know all the companies out there, but get into your different company groups and get pictures of other people's results and show those results, especially if you just started using the product and you're not sure, like you don't have solid results yet. Get pictures from other people. Get testimonials from your company. Color Street, yeah, so nails. There's so many pictures out there you can get of people wearing that product. Share that product. But you have to be consistent about it. You have to be sharing it all the time. Not just on your wall, but also in your VIP group and vice versa. If you don't have a group, like that's totally fine. Some people don't. I do. I love my group. I have a ton of fun in that group. But you also can't confine yourself to that group because guess what? That was your warm market, okay? Pretty hot market in your VIP group or whatever you call it. And then it's going to shrivel up and it's going to die because your warm market is going to run out of money. Your warm market still wants to support you, but they can't really buy anything anymore. You need to be growing your network. The way to grow your network is by messaging people, and it's by staying consistent on your Facebook wall, on your main profile. You also need to make your profile public. That is a super scary concept to some people, okay? You can find personal development to help you get past that. I'm telling you, it's out there, okay? Make your profile public, because what happens when your profile is private and you're trying to run a business is you go live. Somebody shares your live. It's not doing anything. Your friends can see it and that's it. They have to be on your friends list to see it. People are commenting and interacting with your posts. Only your friends can see it. But if your page is public and somebody is interacting with your post, boom, guess what? Their friends start seeing your post. If you're live and one of your friends shares your live, boom, all of their friends can now see your live, even if they are not friends with you. You need to make your page public. If there is something that you want to post that you do not want public, you only want it to be seen by your friends or by certain members, you can adjust that per post. You can edit a post's settings, okay? But your business needs to be public, and you need to be constantly expanding your network. My next point isn't necessarily like, I've heard excuses around it, but I'm not going to give an excuse. This is around parties. Get your parties done. Book parties, do parties. I don't care what company you're in, do the things, do parties, okay? Unique pioneered the social media party. Take the platform. The wheel of network marketing has already been created. It's already done and it's there. All you have to do is tweak little bits of it to fit you, fit your personality and how you want to run your business, and you roll with it, okay? But use that wheel that's already there. That wheel includes getting your product in front of people. That does not have to mean face-to-face, okay? In my company, you can do in-home parties. You can do events at like malls and stuff. You can do craft shows. Anything that you want to do, you can do. I don't do any of it. Guys, my illness does not let me do shit like that. And that's fine. I run my parties 100% on social media. To me, that's better. Just because those parties are about expanding your network. It could be a 0 sales party, but if I made 5 new friends from that party, it's a success. Okay, it's about expanding your network to people that you never would have met, you never would have seen. I have girls on my team that I never would have met them outside of the parties that I did. You have to be doing them. Get your product in front of people by showing them what it can do. If it's mascara, show them how awesome it is. Show them one eye not done and one eye done. Show them your old mascara versus your new mascara, okay? If it's skincare, show them before and afters. If it's nails, show them tutorials, how easy these are to put on. Show them testimonials of how long they're lasting on people and how gorgeous they are and how much they love them and how easy they are, okay? If it's bags, show them how you can use them for organization. Show them how they have worked to carry your groceries in the house from your car. That's what I use my 31 bags for. I don't know about anybody else. Show them that. Okay? Do it in parties. Make your parties very informational and packed full of value, tips and tricks, and how you use the things and why you love them. Then you get in Messenger, you friend request the people in this party, you get in Messenger, and you build those new relationships. That's how you grow your network. Okay? If the thing is, guys, I can roll through every excuse in the book, and I can give you a solution to every single excuse you give me. I can provide you a solution. Okay, I've done this long enough to be able to do that. But you are the person that needs to get past that excuse. You are the person that needs to change your mindset. And if you have an excuse, any kind of excuse, and I'm not saying I don't have them. I have them too. I still have them to this day, and I have to work myself past them. But if you have an excuse that pops in your head, that's a mindset issue. Whether you think it is or it isn't, that is 100% a mindset issue. And if you allow that excuse to drive your business, if you allow that excuse to get in your way, you know what you're really doing? You are getting in your own way. All the smart people use the bags to bring in the groceries. I just posted about that. Yeah, I love using it to bring my groceries in. I have a big one. I don't know what they're called, but the tote things. I have a big one and I have a smaller one I just got for Christmas. I love those things. But if you have an excuse, it's your mindset. You need to change your mindset. And what you do with an excuse is you use your why. You use your reason that you are in this business. You use that to get you past the excuse. You your vision and your goal to get you past that excuse. I don't have the time. You're not making it a priority, and your why is not big enough. People aren't biting. Oh, I hate that phrase. I hate that phrase. People aren't biting. Okay? You're not sharing it in the right way. You need to change up your wording. People don't want to buy. Find new people. Or find the solution. Okay? Because if you are telling yourself, I can't do this, I can't do that, for whatever reason you have, that's mindset, and you need to switch it. Because if you think you cannot do something, you're absolutely right. If you think you can, you're absolutely right, and it's going to happen. Because if you switch your mindset to I can do this, I can hit this goal, then it's going to happen. Because you already have a mindset of, I'm going to put this into action, I'm going to get it done. That's what you need to do. If you need help switching your mindset, you need to go do some personal development. Hop yourself on YouTube if you prefer videos, if you prefer listening to things. I love books. I'm a book nerd. So I read constantly. Whatever it is you need to do, get your personal development done, switch your mindset. Then you take that wheel of network marketing that's already been laid out for us and you roll with it. Okay, you take little tidbits from the different trainings that your company has for you, and you make your own solution to your excuses. You may think they're valid, and I did for the longest time. Like, I'm pretty sure my entire first year in network marketing was nothing but excuses. Okay, nothing but excuses. You're literally just getting in your own way. You think it's a valid reason? Girlfriend, it's an excuse. It is straight up real talk here. It is an excuse. Excuses have solutions. Find your solution and work past it, okay? Learned at conference. My business is flexible, but it's not optional. Right. Everything in network marketing is flexible. Everything. There are so many different ways to run parties. Like in my company, you've got 3-day, 5-day, 7-day, 10-day. You can do a half-hour live one. You can do a half-hour mascara party. You can do a messenger party. You can do an in-home party. Whatever it is that you want to do, you make it yours and you get it done. It's putting it into action where people have trouble. Network marketing is so simple. The process is simple, but it's hard. It's really hard because it is hard for people to stay committed. It's hard for people to stay consistent. And there's this big stigma around network marketing where people think it's this get rich quick scheme and they want instant gratification. It doesn't work like that. If you look at a brick and mortar business, just because they built it doesn't mean they're going to be successful. It don't mean shit. It just means they built their business, and guess what? Now it's really time to get to work. It's time to get that marketing done, which hopefully they started before they built. Get that marketing done. Get that word out there, because word of mouth is the best marketing strategy in the industry. In the entire sales industry, word of mouth is the way to go. And that's what we do in network marketing, but you need to get it done. So dig deep. What is your why? Why did you join network marketing? Why did you make the decision to start? If you just started because you wanted the kit, why did you make the decision to start actually working your business? And then you take that little decision that you made and you dig deep. I mean deep. Get freaking emotional about it. Why are you doing this? And that why needs to be so big, so huge that you get butterflies, you get chills, and you start freaking crying. Okay? Your why needs to drive you. It needs to get you over hurdles, get you over mountains, and get you past the BS excuses that you keep telling yourself through your business. Stop getting in your own way. Start being unapologetic about what you are sharing and the value you are adding to this world. And stop holding yourself back. Stop holding your business to yourself. Stop doing that. You can change lives with your business. You can literally impact people so much that you can help them change their lives. Don't hold that to yourself. Get out there and share your shiz, okay? Get out there and share your products, why you love them, and share your freaking opportunity. Stop getting in your own way. Change your mindset and get rid of the excuses. Excuses are nothing but negativity. And you guys have heard me say it over and over and over. You cannot have a negative thought and a positive thought at the same time. It can't be done. It is physically impossible for your brain to have those two thoughts at the same time. So kick that stupid excuse, and real talk, guys, the excuse is dumb. Kick it out. Immediately flip the wording. An exercise that I've seen that actually works really well. Take every excuse you have why you can't run your business or why it's not working. Every excuse. Write it on a piece of paper. Leave a couple spaces in between each excuse. Then you go back through those excuses and you flip that wording, you flip that mentality into why it will work. My excuse, I don't have time. I don't have enough time to run my business. Flip it. I do have time. I have this much time each day, and I am going to create a non-negotiable time block each day to intentionally work my business. Boom. Do that with every excuse that you have. I actually have one more excuse for you, and this is an excuse that I have personally used over and over and over and over again. I have an illness. You guys know my illness. I share it a lot. Okay? So any kind of illness, any kind of pain, whether it is physical, mental, whatever it is, okay? I get it. I get it. I live with pain every single day of my life. My pain never goes away. Never goes away. Yes, Rachel, do it. It's seriously, I say life-changing a lot, but it's life-changing. Write down your excuses and then flip them around. You can do the same thing with any negative thought in your mind. Any negative thought, whether it's personal or business, you can do the same exact thing. Write it all down and then flip the wording. Flip it right around. And even if you feel like you're lying to yourself at that moment in time as you write it, you keep looking at it and you keep flipping that around, and it's going to get easier and easier and easier, okay? So, chronic illness, all right? I live with pain every day. Every day. I never have a moment of my life without pain. I still work my business. I still get it done. I understand what it feels like. Everybody's pain is different. Everybody's illness, even if it's the same diagnosis, is different. I still get it done. I was diagnosed with a genetic, incurable disease. There is no cure for this. I am in the... I'm going to freaking cry, guys. I'm in the final stage of my disease. There's nothing else there. I'm in the final stage. I will be on medication for the rest of my life just to be able to live. You cannot let that hold you back. That's a demon that you have to bear. It's horrible. I would not ever wish this on anybody. I would not wish any of your illnesses. I would not wish them on anybody. We all have our demons to bear, but you cannot let it control you. You can't. I've had a few different people ask me in the last couple months how I function, how I get past my illness to still work my business, how I show up every single day. It's mentality. Okay? I love you, Marissa. It is your mindset. You have to be so determined. You have to believe in your why so much that it hurts. And you use that to push past it. There are absolutely days that I cannot function. Because when my pain hits the top of my pain scale, it is completely debilitating. And I know you guys feel me. That's fine. It's fine when that happens. You need to listen to your body and you need to rest when that happens. Okay? And trust me, if I could look at a phone screen while my migraine is flaring, I would. I'd still be working. I physically can't do that. But you have to push past it. It is a solid determination and it takes a very strong will to do it. And it takes time. If you're having trouble with it now, you're not just going to wake up tomorrow and be able to do it and be able to push past it. It took me a very long time to be able to do that because I had no other choice. I had to learn to do it. I had to work past my illness. You cannot let it control your life. You just can't. My illness is my why. It is a huge part of my why. Everybody, your why can change. It can shift, but there's always a solid core to it. Mine is my illness. It's being able to stay home so that I can control my triggers so that I can live. I may not be able to leave my house much, but I'm kind of a hermit, so I'm okay with that. But I want to be able to control my triggers. I'm terrified to go back to work. I don't want to. So I am working my ass off to make sure I don't have to. And we can still get the bills paid, which include a ridiculous amount of medical bills. But that's my why. That's what pushes me forward. And I get mad, guys. I get really mad when my illness steals time away from me. And we already have such short lives in this world. I get pissed. I get so upset that it's stealing that from me. And it makes me more determined. It really does. It makes me, this sounds so silly, but I almost manifest my illness in my brain, as a person. It's just like a person, and it says chronic daily migraines, has my disease written straight across its shirt. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. You are not going to control my life. You are not going to keep stealing time from me and make me feel like I can't get it back. So I work my butt off and I get through it. And the only time I allow myself to not function is when I physically can't. You have to work past it. You cannot let your illness control you. You just can't. I don't have any solid tips on that except for change your mindset and just get it done and work through it. Cry if you have to and work through it. I have worked my business from my bathroom floor. If I can run my business and have the success that I have today and change the lives that I changed today from my bathroom floor or from curled up on my bed under my blankets, then you can do it too. Everyone's pain is different. You have different ways that you need to change your mind to be able to work past it. But it can be done. It can. It can literally be done. Make your why big enough to work past every excuse you can ever come up with. Make your why and your vision and your goal, your ultimate goal, it needs to be big enough to get you over that mountain. That's all I have for you guys. That's it. That's all I got. And I hope this helped. I will be, as long as Facebook allows me, fingers crossed, I will be saving this and throwing it on YouTube. I want to start doing that with any of my motivational lives because I want information to be available for other people. I'm also going to be doing this around any lives that deal with invisible illnesses because I know how hard it is and we need more people to understand what we go through. So look for more lives on that because I'm tired of holding my tongue. I'm getting it out there. I already share a lot about it now, but you know what? People need to learn to understand it. And I'm not just talking about, what we have. I'm not just talking about migraines or Crohn's disease or I'm not just talking about physical pain. I'm talking about depression and anxiety and everything too. People need to freaking understand it. So look out for lives on that, okay? And then of course, intermixed, y'all know I'm going to do makeup lives because I have fun doing makeup lives. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you found any value in this, please do me a favor and smash that share button. I tried my best to keep this as, company-wide as possible for all of network marketing, not just for Younique. Right. Absolutely, Marissa. It needs to be freaking talked about. And if they think you're sharing too much, there's an unfriend button. If they don't like it, they can unfriend. Bless and release. Bye. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. Maybe I think my next live is going to be on getting past people who just don't get it. I think I'm going to do that. So yeah, hit the share button. If you want to make sure that you are notified of future lives, boot me on the nose. A little menu will pop up from the bottom and you can hit follow and see first. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I know it is cold as all get out around here in Western PA, but stay inside, stay cuddled up, and I will talk to y'all later. Look out for more real talks, okay? Because it's going to happen. I get fired up and it's going to happen. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.